Wajir County, dry and parched land as far as the eyes can see. Seems like there is no life here. This dry water pond takes the shape of a human lung, probably struggling to breathe. Last year, Wajir County was among arid and semi-arid counties which lost thousands of livestock to pangs of drought. The drought was so severe that in its wake drove thousands of school-going children from school and hindered school enrollment. We came across Aisha, a 6-year-old girl driving their donkeys from a water hunting mission 6 kilometers from their home. Aisha was among thousands of school-going children who, despite their young ages, are forced to stay out of school. Fast forward, after an intervention to enroll school-going children back to school, we find Aisha in class, thanks to Save the Children, a non-government organization which together with UNICEF and the government started enrolling pupils back to school.
She was discovered by the media team of Save the Children. They met her while she was taking a donkey cart to the water point. Then she took her to the school, and now she's progressing well.
During break time, Aisha walks home a few kilometers from the school, where her 7-year-old mother welcomes her with a cup of water, as there's nothing to eat at this point in time of the day. The mother of 7 says that climate change has hit them hard. She had more than 400 heads of cattle and camels, but when drought struck, she was left with only 20 goats, which she hopes will help her rise again.
Education is good. I've learned a lesson that I will not take her back to the village. I want her to study hard and then until university, so that she can work for us as a family.
At Aisha's school, birds of the air converge here, not to interact with books, but these drops of water from the tank to quench their thirst and cool their tiny bodies from the unforgiving heat. Abdirahman Yusuf, the head teacher of Masalale Primary School in Eldas constituency, where Aisha is a pupil, says the region was hard hit by drought, forcing many pupils to drop out of school.
Since the start of this campaign, OOSC campaign, and assisted by the conducted by the Save the Children, we have enrolled a good number of learners, 209 learners.
Currently, the project only supports them to be enrolled, and then maybe we support them with the educational kits, such as the textbooks, exercise books, and the learning materials only.
Kilometers away at Shibley Primary School in Abaswen, Farah Ali, the head teacher, says that since the program started, his school has had a great difference in enrollment of learners.
We managed to enroll a total of 115 pupils who are out of school initially.
We were given a target of 15,000, and we were working at 8 sub-counties. So in the 8 sub-counties, we managed up to now to bring 18,200 children back to school. We have not yet, we have just surpassed.
During our visit here, Class 8 students were sitting for the mock exams. One of the students who was enrolled during the program has special needs but was integrated in this school.
We managed actually to enroll a girl who was deaf, who was initially in school from 2011, and 2018 she dropped out of school because of some other issues. The girl usually stays with the elderly parents who are also sickly, so she cannot actually able to go for a special units. We have a special school in Wajir, but unfortunately, because of the parents, they say their daughter, they don't want her to go anywhere else apart from here.
The school uses a special mobile application to monitor school attendance.
Class 1, for example, if I want to move them, now do the marking, I'll click here, present, 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 maybe this one is absent. Present. Now let's go to submit.
The school is keen on environment conservation. Ali says planting of trees in this harsh climatic environment has made learning easy for its students.
It's actually really assisted us. You know, when children are teaching about the tree nurseries, transplanting from a tree from the seed bed, it's actually assisted us very much. And it's actually assisted us very much and able to learn very fast because they are seeing the practical lessons.
At Shimbribul Primary School, several kilometers away from Shibley Primary School,
taxation is basically how the government makes money.
the story is not different. However, the school has had a case of early marriage involving a 13-year-old pupil, and the intervention of the head teacher saved the children and the government rescued the girl.
But it happened that the family of the girl, when they realized that they have been caught red-handed, they hid the girl and they produced an imposter. The girl has been cancelled and the grandmother is now very comfortable with her granddaughter continuing with her studies.
According to a report by Save the Children, 55 million children in the Horn of Africa are victims of climate change. Displacement, poverty, crop failure, war and food prices are some of the triggers.
Poverty rate in Wajir is very high. So you'll find a parent is not able to take the child to school. You'll just claim wacha kai nyumbani.
Parents, they want the children to herd the camels and the goats, the animals. So they don't see the priority of taking the children to school. We are also in the process of sensitizing those parents who are taking the children back to school.
The report shows that 91% of children in Ethiopia, 87% in Kenya, and 69% in Somalia are facing one extreme climate event per year. The report further shows that more than 40 million people, including 20 million children across Somalia, Ethiopia, and Kenya, are being pushed to the brink by erratic weather patterns that are becoming more frequent and severe due to the climate crisis, as well as prolonged conflict and economic shocks. Over 7 million children under 5 are malnourished in the Horn of Africa, with 1.9 million at risk of dying from severe malnutrition. Due to this, families resort to negative coping mechanisms such as child labor and forced marriage, thus cutting short the destiny of many children in the region. As the world gathers for COP28 in Dubai next month, there is a call to countries that have historically contributed the most to climate change to urgently share the burden of responding to this crisis, adaptation and early anticipatory action among communities most at risk from the climate change impacts. Aisha Assistir from this Manyata depicts a hopeful future, and every step to and from school draws her closer to a successful future if her education is not cut short by unforeseen circumstances, especially those occasioned by climate crisis. Dan Kaburu, K24, in Wajir County.